Hey guys, it is 2020 as you well know, and today we're going to talk about how do you begin to keep up with these evolving trends as they roll in 2020. Some things are changing on the platforms and you want to stay on top of that. So we're here
we
to
go.
help you dial in and stay on top.
Let's
So
go.
It's coming up. Welcome to the Bite Size Marketing Hack Podcast, where you get the confidence to hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time.
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Rashawn Copeland.
And I'm Mark Gearing.
Today, we're going to talk about 3 evolving social media trends to embrace in 2020. I'm excited about this. Social media is always changing, and what are some changes that we can apply to our business, to our brand, that can literally take us above, take us, to the next level?
This is good, and I think even as we start this podcast today, I think it's helpful to get our mind in the right place. Like, this is not just tactics that we apply. It's not just stuff that we're doing. It's like understanding that social media is social at its core, and so the people that we're wanting to connect with are going to shape what social media is as much as the platform does. Of course, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok now, all these different platforms are going to have their own agenda, but people are using them. And especially as Gen Z is coming up shaping,
coming up fast too.
Yeah, shaping just what it is more and more. We need to be able to be sensitive to that.
So true. And I think we'll get into it a little bit more, but how dynamic, social media is and ways we can approach it. I think it really is shifting from the story or to the story from just being some social platform throw stuff on.
So that brings us to number 1. Storytelling may soon replace social media updates. And so stories have become increasingly popular as a social media format. Instagram stories is used by 500 million people
every day. That's a whopping 500 million.
And then WhatsApp status, the app's own version of stories, is used by 500 million people daily. That's outside of the U.S. more often than in the U.S., but... and then Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg noted that back in 2018 that stories were on track to post in feeds as the most common way that people share across the social apps. So stories are dominating more and more. And so then most importantly, a quarter of millennials and Gen Z users now look for stories for brand and product info. That means that stories are front and center and not going anywhere.
And guys, and it's so important, it's vital. I can't stress it enough that you have to be documenting stories throughout your day. Even if you don't think it's the most glorious story, people just want access more than they want all that other stuff. The professional, blown up. Yeah.
And I think it's like a shift in our mindset, because I think we think that we need to portray professionalism. Yeah. And oftentimes, especially younger generations who are going to be a dominant part of the market very quickly.
So true.
They are looking to interact with a brand and feel a real connection. And they want the raw, they want the real. Yeah. And when it feels professional, it's actually a turnoff, not actually an attractor, which is different. Different.
That's so true. And even I love it. I was at Denver airport a few days ago, and I was up there, taking a quick story of, what I was doing, some work stuff. I was like, this is my office for the day. Yeah. And then shortly after that, not even an hour, Denver responds back immediately with these big GIF emojis, get it done type thing. I was like, what? They talking to me. I'm talking to the Denver airport.
That's good.
And I was like, that's so cool. We got to do that more, guys.
That is.
Yeah. Personalizing.
Well, so let's look at number 2. Personalization is replacing interruptive experiences. So that's a lot of words. That can sound kind of complicated. But so it says this: traditionally, social media marketing, as with most common marketing tactics, has been about interrupting whatever a user is doing at any given time, scrolling through their feed, watching videos, etc., to try and prompt them to engage with your brand. But interruptive tactics are losing their impact. So in a modern world, consumers have more control than ever over which ads they allow in their feeds, what content they engage with, and with so many messages competing for their attention, winning their time is key. So basically, what this boils down to is understanding that we definitely need to connect initially with users, but keeping them wanting us in their feed is more about having a personalized experience than it is about constantly interrupting them with stuff.
So good.
So we've got to get to where we can use data and understand what users are preferring, and then adapt what we're doing to respond to that, and not assume we know what kind of content they want to see.
They need upfront right now in their face. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good.
Google Analytics provides us with so much information if we will install that on our website and then begin to drive traffic to our website. So social media can be helpful as a landing place, and then as we drive people to the website, we begin to gather all that information, that data, and then we can begin to retarget with ads some of the people that we are attracting to our websites.
But using data in that way?
Exactly.
Wow.
So that's number 2. And then number 3, augmented reality is offering more connecting opportunities. So again, that can sound kind of like, well, what is augmenting reality? Well, I'm sure you've used it. If you've gotten on Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, all these different platforms have got this now where you can have these what looks like an overlay where you can put like a face on top of your face, or where it's changing your appearance. Like I think it's actually TikTok's got that where it's like smooths out your face or whatever. Nice. It's like funny. They do these different things. But there are ways that the platform itself you can begin to interact with an augmented reality, and it's drawing people's attention. People want to look at that kind of content.
So true, because I think one of the big things is it's a one-of-a-kind experience that they won't get nowhere else, so it draws them back in. Like, this is very unique. We're looking for that new, fresh thing all the time, and therefore these platforms like TikTok and Instagram are keeping updating to best entertain. That's what we're looking for, entertainment, things that engage.
That's good.
So, and that we can also be a part of, trends we can be a part of.
Yeah, so even we were talking about before we hit record today, there's all these, as we roll into 2020, all of this this interesting, I've seen this especially on Instagram, but this augmented reality idea where it'll put a card above your head, it'll kind of will track you digitally and put this card there, and then it'll say your career in 2020, or your age looks like this, or whatever it is. And those are kind of cheesy and funny, but you know what? It's it's engaging, and people want to see what their answer is, and then we're gonna watch you and see how you react to it. So doing some funny, just simple stuff like that as your brand. It's gonna humanize you, and it's gonna connect with people. And
so true.
Dumb, right?
So true. But that is. But yeah, so true though. Especially
it connects with people.
The next generation too, if they're on the primary ones on that platform. Right. But yeah, I love it, bro. Love that.
That's it. Anything else today on this?
I think that should be good. Make sure you go and get started. Get started. What we, give you guys, we want you to practice and act out. And that's what we do ourselves. We're learning more and more, and we want to change as the trends change.
That's it. All right. Well, good to see you guys, and we will talk to you again soon.
All right. Here we go.
Thanks for joining us. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. And visit us at bitesizemarketinghacks.com for more resources and episodes that will help you hack your marketing 5 minutes at a time.